Pittie the Pittie, A Christmas Story by Sean Mitchell. Last winter, there was a dog called Pittie, a medium-sized dog, not too big and not too small, brown and white. Pittie only got to live outside in a little doghouse, even in winter. No blankets, not even straw to lay on. It was so cold. Sometimes the wind would blow and the snow would come through her door and get all over her. The family would come out to play, and she would bark, "I wanna play, I'm over here, bark, bark, bark." The family would throw snowballs at her to make her shut up. Bam, bam, wham! She would hide in her doghouse. A neighbor saw what was happening to poor Pittie, and he had enough. Poor little girl, he said to himself. He grabbed his phone and made a call. When the night came, poor little Pittie went to bed. It was so cold her teeth were chattering. Very, very, very late that night, she woke up to bells and snorts. She looked out of her doghouse. Something's on top of the family house. It was a sleigh and a round red man and 9 reindeer. One has a glowing red nose. The round red man jumped from the sleigh and then all the way to the ground. He started to walk to Pittie. She was scared and started to bark. Bark, bark, woof, woof. The round red man stopped and he laughed out loud. A great big belly laugh. Ho, 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 ho. Pittie stopped barking. He walked up to her and bent down. The man said, "You have nothing to fear of me, little one." He patted her head and scratched behind her ears. She suddenly felt warm and happy. The round red man said, "No more cold and lonely for you anymore. You come with me now." He turned to walk back to the sleigh. Pittie started to follow, but the chain around her neck was tied to the doghouse and stopped her. The man turned around with a furrowed brow. He touched the side of his nose with his finger. The chain disappeared from around her neck. "Come on," he said. Pittie was so happy, she ran circles around the man. He let out another large, happy laugh. When they got back to the house, the round red man said, "Jump into my arms now." Pittie did, and in a whoosh, they were in the sleigh up on the roof. The man reached under the seat, pulled out a box, and he took out 3 black rocks. He looked at her and said, "We know what naughty boys and girls get for Christmas, lumps of coal. You wait right here and I will be back faster than you can bark, 'Reindeer!'" And whoosh, he was gone, and then he was back. "Okay," he said, "hold on tight." The reindeer snorted and stamped, the sleigh moved, and up into the night they went. The neighbor was watching out his window the whole time. He smiled and watched them go. His house felt warmer. His Christmas tree glowed brighter. The milk and cookies on the table had been eaten and drank. And there was a present under the tree. He laughed out loud and said, "Thank you, my old friend." When the sleigh landed on another roof, the round red man smiled at Pittie and said, "I believe this is your stop." Pittie got scared and barked, "No, oh no, bark, bark." "I promise, I think you're really going to like it here," the man said. He held out his arms and she jumped in. Whoosh, they were inside the house. It was warm and cozy and she felt safe. The man pointed to a large white box with a red bow. "If you can stay in there, it won't be for very long at all, and I promise you a wonderful gift." The little Pittie bowed her head. The man gave her a hug and said, "This is your forever home now." She felt happy and went to the box. The man put a lid on it. Pittie heard the reindeer snort and stamp and knew they were gone. Not very long at all, and she heard laughing and giggling. She sniffed the side of the box. She whined a little and heard the laughing get louder. And then the top of her box was gone, and 4 faces were looking down on her smiling. Someone reached in and picked her up. They held her close and she felt safe. A mom, a dad, and a boy and a girl. The dad put her down. "Hold on, everyone," he said. "We need to give her a name." Everyone thought about it and said a few things out loud. Then the mom said, "I think we should call her Pittie. Pittie the Pittie." Everyone agreed. The boy and girl asked Pittie, "Let's go play outside." Pittie ran outside with them, and they all played. When she came back inside, she was wore out. There was a bowl of yummy food, and by the fire there was a blanket and her very own dog bed. She curled up on her bed and saw a tag that read, "Merry Christmas, Pittie, from Santa." Merry Christmas, everyone. The end. Thank you very much.